Hey guys, how you doing today? I have a few plant updates that I want to update you guys on. I'm out here on my front porch. I just came out and I was watering everything and spraying stuff down with my neem oil. And look at my Anthurium veggie. I am just so excited about this plant. You can see she put out, this leaf came out in the winter, and then this one came out. It started coming out in the house before I started bringing all my plants out. And then this one, look, I'm so excited. Look how big and beautiful this leaf is. It's still soft, it's not hardened up. Every time I come out and look at it, I swear she's grown like another inch. It's crazy. I am so happy with this plant. I've had it for, oh my gosh, I bought it as a little tiny baby. I bought it from MSD Tropicals. It was just a little tiny thing. It probably had leaves on it about, oh, I don't know, maybe like this, or, you know, whatever. They were little. They were very small leaves. And I'm so excited about this plant. Now, I do have it planted in with a Boston fern. That's the original fern that I put in it when I first got my plant, because my theory was, because anthuriums like to stay moist, I thought, well, I'll plant a Boston fern in with it. That way I can keep a better eye on it and know, maybe learn a little bit better about what I'm doing with this plant. Well, that's the same fern. I've repotted this thing I don't know how many times. It's huge. It's got huge, massive roots on it. They're about as thick as a pencil. I put her in this pot. This is a really big pot. I think it's a 14. Everything's all wet. I think it's a 14-inch pot, and she's got like 2 or 3 babies that she's made in the back, but I've not taken them out. Not really planning on doing, you know, anything with them. But anyhow, I just wanted to update you on this plant. I can't believe it. I love the coloring on this when it first is new. It's got like this red copper color to it in the back and in the front when it's still soft. And then it just turns to this beautiful green color. But I love the ripples on this plant. This plant has been, it's never really given me any issues. It likes to stay moist. It likes to be fed a lot. I have it in a medium to highish light in the house, and out here it's in a northwest corner of my porch, and she loves it. This is pretty much where I put her at every year. Well, no, I take that back. In the general area. Oh, that's a fern leaf I kept seeing. I thought it was a praying mantis on my plant. But I feed her a lot with my fish fertilizer, and she has just really taken off and gotten more mature, and I'm beside myself. I really am. But anyways, I got a few more plants I want to show you. Alright guys, this next one here, right here, is my Anthurium clarnerbium. I've had her for a couple, 2-3 years also. You can see this is a beautiful, beautiful plant. But this is her newest leaf. This is the color that they are when they first come out. And I love this plant. She's gorgeous. And you can see she's got all kinds of new leaves. Or, I mean, all kinds of leaves on the plant. Down here, they're all over here, back there. I have her kind of tied up, which I really can't show you. I'm sure you can kind of see it, but I can't really turn it. Or I'm going to be running into everything. But I love this plant. She has pretty much the same care as my vegetable. Keep the soil moist, feed her all the time with my fish fertilizer. She's more in a medium light. She really doesn't have to have a high light like my vegetable. My vegetable really seems to love, like in the winter, all winter, I grew her the vegetable in my living room, faced right towards my south window. And she just exploded this winter for me. This one I keep in my plant room. It's kind of off in a corner and it grows under a grow light along with my other anthuriums. But so it's pretty much the same care. I just absolutely adore this plant. She's got some battle wounds. You can see some of the dry, tips on it. I will say anthuriums are renowned for spider mites. I spray neem oil on all my spider mite. Now my vegetable doesn't. My vegetable does not get spider mites. She's never had it, knock on wood. Now that I've said it, she probably will. But it seems like my Clarinervium, my Crystallanum, my Magnificum, which is the plants I'm going to be showing you next, they do get spider mites. But if I keep spraying them down every month with a light spray of neem oil, and then do a neem oil drench, which is just, I pour it through my soil like I'm watering it, let it sit for a little bit, and then just, if it's not enough water for the plant, which usually it is. I usually give it about a cup or two of the neem oil. I don't know. I don't measure, so it's hard for me to say because I just don't really know. But just drench it with neem oil, the front and the back of the leaves, the stems, the crown of the plant, and then I pour the rest in my soil. But it's pretty easy. Alright guys, this right here, I just got her at the end of winter. It was a baby. This is my Anthurium crystallanum. You can see this leaf over here was the leaf I grew in between the time I got her and now. She just put on this one. She had another one. It got kind of wonky, so I cut that bad boy off. But you can tell this is a much newer leaf. I have to play around here with plants. It's still soft, it's not hardened up yet, but it's also growing. These keep growing. She has the same treatment as my other ones, same kind of conditions. High humidity. I keep my humidity in my house about 60, between 50 and 60, it varies in the winter. Outside, they get what they get. We can have 50% humidity, we can have 100% humidity like today. It is just horrible out here. The humidity is just off the charts. But my plants love it. But I also try to keep neem oil on them all summer long because with the high humidity, a lot of times we don't have wind. I'm really afraid between any kind of bug like whitefly or aphids or anything like that. I keep them neemed for that and for any kind of fungal or bacterial issues with our crazy Ohio weather. So you just never know what Ohio's gonna do. It's nutty. But she has the exact same care, and the leaves on her are just gorgeous. I love this color, this coppery color. It's just amazing. Look at that. In the back is almost a red color, but also a spider mite magnet if you don't keep your humidity at good levels. But even when I have my humidity at what I think is a good level, they still get spider mites. But I have just come to accept that some plants that I have in my collection get spider spider plants. Oh my god, spider mites no matter what. So I just deal with it. I never have a big infestation because I'm always looking at my plants every day. So I just keep on top of it, and once a month does the trick. So my Anthurium crystallinum, she is just absolutely gorgeous. You can see here where that's the old leaf that I cut off. The one that came with it. This right here is going to be a flower, which I will cut off. I do not want to deal with flowers. I always cut mine off on my anthuriums because I don't want to. I want them to work on growing roots and leaves. You can see the roots around the top of the pot there. But then she also has another growth right here. You're not going to be able to see it because there's too much leaf in the way. But gorgeous plant. Absolutely love it. Growing pretty well for me, and I'm very, very happy with all the new growth of these. Anthuriums used to really, really intimidate me, but I'm getting more used to them, so I'm pretty happy with what I have. Alright, let me show you another plant. Beautiful Anthurium magnificum, or magnificum, I don't know how you say it for sure. But you can see I've had this plant. This plant I also got at the end of winter. We started getting warmer around here, so I went ahead and ordered the magnificum and the crystallinum. Both came from different places. This one came from Ecogeneral USA. It was a baby, and she had 2 small leaves when she came. Those have since died off. Cut them off. Then she gave me this leaf, and you can see the big hole in the middle of it. That happened from when she was opening. So that's that. And then this one, she just pushed up. It's still kind of soft. It is starting to harden up. It's been about a week or two since she popped that leaf up and it started getting bigger, but it is starting to harden up now. I absolutely love this plant. I know a lot of them look similar, but like if you put them side by side, you can see how the leaves are different. I just love all this white veining, but they're different, but yet similar. But I just absolutely love these plants like this. Like the Clarinervium, she's totally different in how her veining is. Like you can see right there, she is really heart-shaped, and she's got really dark foliage with a beautiful, whoops, oh, I forgot to lock my camera. And she's just got that absolutely beautiful veining in her, and then she also has like a silvery cast here, and she's super soft. The Clarinervium is very soft. The crystallinum is very soft. The magnificum is more of a regular type of a leaf. So as far as her texture, I mean, yes, she's soft, but she's not a velvety. She's sort of velvety, but not like the Clarinervium and the crystallinum is. And her lobes up here, you can see how much closer they are together. I mean, from my experience of what I have grown this plant so far, that's how it kind of stays. Where the Clarinervium is very heart-shaped. This one's more of an oblong. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see a difference. But once again, this is all growing the same as my other ones. More of a medium-ish light for this one. same kind of food regimen and humidity levels. But I absolutely love these plants. I do have to tell you guys, I just ordered one of my major top wish list plants of another Anthurium. That video will be coming as soon as I get the plant. I just ordered it this morning, so it will probably be next week. I don't know for sure. I hope it don't take forever, because I'm just so excited about the one that I bought. It's one that I have been very afraid to try. It's one that is always been super expensive. I found one for a really good price. I bought a pup, so I'm real excited about that, to get a baby plant. You know me, if you guys have watched me long enough, I love cuttings, I love buying cuttings, I love buying baby plants. I like to grow my plants up and watch them grow. I'm not one much for going out and buying huge plants. But that and the smaller plants are so much cheaper. And with this hobby, plants can get way dramatically priced. And I think it's ridiculous. This one I did pay a lot more. This is going to be my most expensive plant ever. But when you guys see it, you'll know why. But anyhow, that is going to be it. I wanted to update you on these 4 Anthuriums. I absolutely love them. I think, especially my crystallanum, I think she is just about due for a repot. Well, I'm not seeing any, well, yeah, I am seeing roots come out of the bottom. So I will be repotting her again soon. And these plants are pretty easy to take care of, as long as, I think, if you can keep the lighting right and your soil right and humidity. But I absolutely adore growing these plants. I've enjoyed it a lot. Even though in the beginning I was very afraid of them. But the longer I've had them, the better I feel about them and growing them, which is why I went ahead and decided to order the one that I ordered today. I feel like I'm not a pro by any means, but I feel like I have a handle on what my Anthurium's like, and they grow well for me. So I took the plunge, and I'm so excited. But I'm going to let you guys go. I will talk to you later. You guys have a great day. Bye. Peace.